All right. We're here at ep.3 of the Wednesday Night Asylum podcast. Let's see what to talk about. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw to start off. Let's talk about AJ Styles. 2026 is supposed to be AJ Styles' last year with the WWE or with wrestling in general. And here we are. We're January. We're a couple weeks away from the Rumble, and AJ's putting his career on the line against Gunther. Now, here's the question. Number one, will Gunther go ahead and beat AJ Styles like he beat Goldberg and like he beat John Cena? And will AJ Styles walk away from professional wrestling? That's one scenario. Scenario number two, what if? What if Gunther beats AJ Styles? All right? And what if AJ Styles' career is only over with in WWE? Okay? Follow me? Follow me? What if AJ Styles' career is only over with in WWE? Then with WWE having their joint, collaboration with TNA, what if AJ Styles, the king of the X Division, finishes up his wrestling career in TNA? Which you might as well say is WWE right now. I mean, it's all over the place. I mean, we've had a TNA Women's Champion for an NXT Superstar. We've had a World Champion for a NXT Superstar. Just what if? What if? That's the big question. What if? And would y'all like to see that happen? Honestly, would y'all like to see that happen? Um, I think it'd be wild. I think it'd be phenomenal. I think it'd be absolutely amazing. And it's one of those things I would like to see happen. I would like to see happen. I remember when Dixie Carter and AJ were having their feud back and forth, and AJ couldn't keep the belt. Couldn't keep the belt. He took his belt and he went all over the place in different areas of the wrestling independent world, and came back to TNA and lost it, and later showed up in WWE and at the Rumble. I mean, how iconic would that be? Your WWE career started at the Royal Rumble, yet your WWE career ended at the Royal Rumble. I mean, that's just, I don't know, man. I mean, you just have to name the ring general himself, Gunther, the Legend Killer, the new Legend Killer. I mean, he's tapping them out, man. He's tapping them out one by one, and Goldberg was down, Cena's down. His eyes seem fixed on AJ Styles as long as AJ's career's on the line. You know, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if something like what if took place. Like I'm the man behind the keyboard and calling the shots with WWE's creative team. I'm the secret GM. I'm serious though. I mean, what if? Imagine the matches you could have with AJ and TNA. Of course, on that first episode of TNA on AMC, he got right in Kazarian's face. And then, just countless, X Division superstars you can lock them up with. And just, Santana. I mean, it's just, there's a lot you could do with AJ and TNA to give him the same treatment that Cena got, honestly. To give him the same Cena treatment. To roll out the carpet to AJ Styles like WWE rolled out the carpet to John Cena for his farewell tour. So I mean, I don't see any other place for AJ Styles farewell tour to take place but TNA. I mean, it just makes sense. It makes the most sense to me. And as the 1% unknown, the alien assassin, that's that's the gospel. I mean, if it makes sense to me. But let's move on to the women's intercontinental championship match, where Natty Neidhart screwed over Maxine Dupree, and it's just like, did anybody see that coming? Anybody see that coming at all? I mean, honestly, that was one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time with wrestling. Because I mean, like I said last week, I haven't been keeping up with wrestling. I haven't, you know, kept up with it for a long time. Working for Wrestling for a Cause Chattanooga became a job to me, and when it became a job to me, it was just not fun anymore to watch. I mean, honestly, I'm just being honest. So when Natty screwed over Maxine Dupree, I was just like, whoa. Because I'm looking forward to, if you train her in the dungeon, right? It's going to be teacher versus student. It's going to be teacher versus student facing off against one another. And, I hope it's a good story. I hope a good story is being told with it. I really do. And I look forward to seeing those matches. I really do. I really do, honestly. Honest to God, do. And yeah, it's just going to be fun to watch. And I'm going to have to go to my handy dandy notebook, change areas. You see, I'm in a different locale tonight. See, I'm in a different locale tonight. My handy dandy notebook. These are notes of key points I wanted to touch on tonight. Give me a second. All right. That's what I thought. But I'm looking forward to those matches that they're going to set up between Natty and Maxine, and I hope there's a good story there. I think there is bullet points to make a good story there, and to lead one of them to facing Becky, because it's like, I don't think it's like, if we're talking about the story, right? I don't think Natalya, did cost Maxine the match because she wanted to help Becky. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't think Natalya cost Maxine the match because she wanted to help Becky at all. At all. That's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking story wise, Natalya cost Maxine the match because Natalya's jealous of Maxine where she's at right now, and thinking she got there because of me. Okay, that's what I'm thinking about right now. It's just like no other ends or buts. I mean, seriously. I just think Natalya's character is jealous over Maxine's character. I trained you. You got here because of me. But honest to God, it's just like, you would think, if kayfabe aside, you would think, if this, after so many wrestlers see the person that wants to come and stand in their corner turn on that wrestler so many times with different wrestlers, you think you'd get to a point to where, no, you're not standing in my corner. I'm serious though. You think it'd get to a point where, no, you're not standing in my corner. I'm going out here alone. I'm handling my business, whether it's a singles match, a tag team match, a title match, or whatever. Just like, you wouldn't think it's like they would go along with it. I mean, for example, the same scenario happened in NXT with Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe. I mean, honestly, the same exact scenario. I want you in my corner. Then she got her in the corner, got her in her corner for the match, and she turned on her. I mean, but then they had an awesome feud. I kept up with it on Reels. majority of the time, but they had an awesome feud. And I'm really proud of both of them, from coming from TNA and coming from AEW and showing up and being part of NXT now, or now that Jordan Grace is part of SmackDown. I mean, she's got pulled up quick, which we all knew would happen. I mean, we knew it would happen. It's Jordan Grace. It's Jordan freaking Grace. I mean, there's no other way around it. I mean, it's muscle mommy. I mean, you know, and it's just, I just can't wait until we have the mommy versus mommy match, where we have muscle mommy Jordan Grace against Rhea Ripley mommy. It just like that's gonna be a wild match because they're both stronger than ever. They're both stronger than me. I know that, and it's just like that's just gonna be a wild match to see the two of them go after one another. I'm just being real. It's being real, and this while I'm being real, if I can get where I'm going, let's talk about the championship match. Talking about the championship match. That championship match with Finn Balor coming out to his old music in his hometown, home country, to face CM Punk for the championship. Now, look, has anybody ever wondered what would happen if in the Finn Balor Seth Rollins match for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam, if Finn Balor never got injured? I mean, what if Finn Balor never got injured? What if Finn Balor never had to relinquish the belt the next night on Raw after SummerSlam, and then never won the championships again? It just was like a daggum piece of clumped up paper thrown in a garbage can. I mean, honestly, you forgot about it. I mean, not many people remember that he won the Universal. He was the first Universal champion. He was, and it just was forgotten about because he got injured. And then 10 years later, he's going for the title again against CM Punk and loses in his home country. I mean, honest to God, it's just like, what's next for Finn Balor? I mean, losing CM Punk, I mean, we probably all knew it was going to happen. We probably knew it was going to happen. Knew he was going to lose to CM Punk. And knew he wasn't going to become a champion. I mean, there's all these talks about who's going to win the Royal Rumble, and I'm hearing Braun Breaker and setting up against CM Punk at WrestleMania 456 or whatever we're on, and it's just like, but you know what? Personally, I'd rather see Finn Balor win the Royal Rumble. I'd rather see the belt on Finn Balor than Braun Breaker right now, currently. I mean, that's just the way I feel. And what if Finn Balor was to stay a face, man? What if he wants to stay a face? All right, let's say Judgment Day teams up and kicks him out of Judgment Day. This is another what if. Let's say Judgment Day teams up, removes him, kicks him out of Judgment Day. And then let's say that AJ is still in WWE. Let's say him and AJ team up to remove. Maybe they get some women. Maybe they get some women with them, and maybe they get Rhea Ripley with them. Maybe they get Damian Priest with them or something. They form their own group just to eliminate Judgment Day from existence. Just to eliminate the Judgment Day out of WWE. And let's say Finn Balor goes for the belt and finally gets his title reign that he deserves. How about that, WWE? Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, honestly, wouldn't that be nice? I mean, as you can see, I'm sitting here in my Bullet Club jacket, and Finn Balor was the leader of the Bullet Club, like I'm the leader of the Unknown World Order. But I'm just saying, I'm just saying, it's like I don't know. It's like give the man the title match he deserves. Give the man the title run he deserves. He couldn't help he got hurt, and I'm not saying they punched him just because he got hurt or because he got hurt. All I'm saying is the man deserves the title run in WWE that he deserves, and I think they got the pedal on the metal with Braun Breaker, and if he wins the Rumble over there in Saudi, I mean, fine, good for him, but you're just putting so much in the background, so much in the background. I mean, we're talking about, you know, the champions that we have in WWE as far as world champions, singles world champions is, you know, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre. I mean, I'm almost willing to let Finn Balor win the Rumble and face Drew McIntyre, get into his career. I mean, Drew McIntyre is another one that's lost in his own country. It's just like, I don't know. I'm not going to call it disrespectful. I'm just from an you know, from an entertainment stance, as a writer, as a novelist, as who I am. I mean, I could totally write the the chase to the belt that you know that Finn Balor held for a night. I could write it. I could write that story because I would know how I'd want the story would to go with all the different people in the WWE universe. With superstars. It's just like I just hate it. I would hate for Finn to be gone for being never have had his run. A run worth talking about, not a run worth remembering, not a run that was forgotten by so many, and so many doesn't know about it. I mean, those that haven't forgotten it don't know about it because I mean, it lasted a night. It literally lasted a night, probably long enough to go backstage to say I'm hurt, to get some X-rays, for a doctor to say, "Hey, you can't compete no more. You can't compete right now. I mean, you need surgery or whatever it was. I can't remember. I don't know the medical part, but it had lasted a night. And I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right. I think you could give Finn Balor a good run toward the title, teaming them up with AJ, and I would give AJ a good storyline for his farewell tour. This is he's leaving WWE and at some point in 2026, and it's just like by pulling in a Bullet Club element, with AJ and Finn Balor to take on to get rid of the Judgment Day, and I think that'd be killer, man. I think that could be killer. And if they did that, it's too bad that Gallows Anderson isn't there anymore, because then you could really do a 4-on-4, or team up to really beat them down and stuff, NWO style. I mean, gosh, I'm telling you, I got all these ideas right here. It's just like it's crazy. All right, look. Speaking of champions, all right, we have MJF over there in AEW. MJF and he's a he's a wild champion. He's a wild champion. He's a young guy, young brass, smart ass, champion compared to CM Punk, who's defending on Monday night against Finn Balor, and Finn Balor was a face too that night. So I mean, it's just like, so let's just isolate the champions. MJF, smart ass, heel, perfect heel, and Punk, who's a face. All right, let's look at the matches. MJF took on Bandito, right? That match was in and out of the ring. It was crazy. It was crazy. Bandito coming off the top rope, going out of the ring with shots outside the ring and on the walkway, off the walkway. It was just nuts. That referee could barely control that match. It was high speed, high octane. It was just wild. That was a wild match for Wednesday night Dynamite. I mean, it was wild, man. It was wild. Well, you know, as far as Finn Balor goes with CM Punk is a little back and forth era. You know, any wrestling fan who's a wrestling historian like myself should know that CM Punk's going to keep the belt, but you know, it mostly stayed in the ring. It wasn't too out of control. It was just skills and technicians and technical stuff, and you know, it's just like one of those things. One of those things. If you compare the two matches, which one would you rather see? I mean, the MJF Bandito match. Even though I knew Bandito wasn't going to win. I mean, I knew it. I knew Bandito wasn't going to win. He looked like he had a chance. Even doing the elements that they did, I mean, honestly, even doing the elements that they did, going back and forth, in and out of the ring, and flips, this and that, and it's just like craziness. They it made you believe, though. It made you believe that Bandito had a chance. Where on the other side of things, it made you believe him. They made you believe Finn Balor had a chance in a way when he kept hitting his, coup de grace and this and that, and it's just like. But honestly, if I was to pick a match that I would watch again, it'd be the MJF Bandito match. I mean, that was a wild match. That was an absolute wild match. I mean, I loved that match. And that's the thing about AEW, man. AEW, man, they're fast, they're speed, they're long matches and not really. You don't know what's going to happen. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen, and where WWE is more, technical in the ring. You don't really have that. You don't really have them showing blood that much. You don't really have them doing a lot of things that AEW is best known for, and it just matters what you like, though. I mean, what you like. I mean, I like AEW. I really am. I'm an AEW fan, and I'm glad to be able to get back to watching WWE, though. I mean, I am. I'm glad to be. I'm glad to be getting back to watching AEW and TNA and wrestling in general. I mean, if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't come on here for 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so and talk to my computer screen and, you view it, you view it. If you don't, you don't. But I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to do it every Wednesday night at 10 o'clock. I mean, honestly, I'm more so excited to do it than probably should be, but it's just one of those things. I mean, it's just, you like what you like. And I like, being able to interview the independent stars and different people that have other people I've interviewed. And I hope you like what you see and hope you'll subscribe, and you can go continue to follow me and check my videos out, because if you're UWO, you're UWO forever. There's none of this for life stuff. You're UWO way past life. I mean, you're taking this thing to your grave, and you are UWO forever. And with that, I'll see y'all next Wednesday night for Wednesday Night Asylum.